Transport Minister says Ghana plans to construct 3 new airports. Yes, you heard me right. 3 new airports to be constructed in Ghana. Sunyani 1, Wa 2, and Bolgatanga 3.
We cannot be the hub to aviation when our domestic aviation is not functional. We only have Accra Airport, Kumasi, Tamale, Wa and Sunyani. The runways are too short, and so jet engines or planes cannot fly to those areas. For instance, the Sunyani Airport runs only 1.4 kilometers, which will not allow any jet engine to land there. And so we are proposing to build a new airport in Sunyani, which will now have a runway of about 2.5 kilometers that will accept both propeller engine aircraft and then the jet engines. Wa is the same way. We have to look at the Wa airport and build a new Wa airport to be able to serve the northern part of Ghana. The same way in the Upper East, Bolgatanga, we are looking at how to serve our landlocked countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. They will all want to do business with us because they rely on our ports for all their imports and exports. And so most of them want to travel by air. So we are looking at building a new airport in the Bolgatanga as well. So 3 brand new airports will be built based on these levies we are going to collect. Again, we do not have what do we call aprons where you park the aircrafts. The Terminal 2 is going to be remodeled into an international and domestic terminal. We need to have aprons there for planes to be able to park and then pick passengers. And again, the runway, we are already doing some extension on the runway. However, the Accra airport that I'm talking of, it needs to be financed and finished or completed quickly. That runway has not seen any rehabilitation for years today. And looking at the increased number of passengers, we need to update our facilities. We know it is not easy to accept taxes, but as a country that wants to create employment for our youth, as a country that wants to be the gateway to West Africa and Africa, we need to take certain drastic decisions to raise enough revenue and improve upon facilities within our airspace.
And the Bono region 1, Upper West 1, Upper East 1. So 3 new airports. Already, there were Accra International Airport, there were Prempeh Agyeman, the 2nd International Airport, there were Tamale Airport, there were say you drink Bolgatanga, Sunyani. Already Sunyani airport, but not of that standard. Ana Wa eso ebeka ho. Eti Bolgatanga, Wa, and then Sunyani. All these places, Ebenya Airport. And at the same time, government is aiming for a fleet of over 2,000 Metro Mass Transit buses. Where Esuye Mubarak Watara, Esuye Sema also Eka. And in the Transport Ministry, for now, I said talking, no, adoso. Now, I have good news. And I am I confused. 3 new airports, yet we are not talking about more train railways. 2,000 buses. Are we still thinking about railway? Yes, it's not a crime to have more buses. But when you have more buses, that only gets spoiled. Now, amount for time as scraps for 2,300 Ghana cedis. A bus, that one will be worth about 500,000 Ghana cedis. You know? Now, Yajama say, now, the managing director and some group of people are talking 2,300 Ghana cedis each. Hey! Now, some country, why are you still wasting time buying buses? And you're trained dead and I'm the buyer, and that's all. You see, you're finding scrap. You're talking my home. But the buses, I don't get it. I don't know. I know one reason. As most of the transport friends buses no ministers MPs omo dia businessmen omo sponsor omo campaign omo dia. Now to make it worse, our fuel stations, politicians, business owners that sponsor politicians and also omo dia. Don't get me wrong. Airport is nice. Airport is good. But if you have not been able to feed your child, if you have not been able to get a place for you, your wife, and your child to sleep, if you have not been able to pay your child's school fees, I don't think you'll be thinking about Christmas, friends, a uniform for your child when you don't even know what your child is eating that day. How many Ghanaians flight every Sunyani Eko Kumasi, every Kumasi Eko Accra, every Accra Eko Tamale? How many Ghanaians have been able to afford this flight? The last time I checked, na Sunyani to Kumasi and Accra was this, said 900 Ghana or 1,200 cities. Kubeni, Accra transportation per bus. The 120, 150 Ghana, boys they cry. Was it mean of 1,500? 900 Ghana. Where am I going to get the money? That's Ghana crab amount for salary. And you are telling them to go. Che, Master, we serious. Yani bribery, we serious. The railway that we can all afford, when they bring trains, no railway in that one there. We can all afford because even the trains are cheaper than buses, faster than buses. It can carry goods and people. And you was a name Adaya. More Makwabri, Mon can't me. Give me explanation. God made them interact to Gukrada. Yes, government across other countries, you know, they have to bring subsidies. And yes, I train the book because sometimes we are going to maybe any per 2 or 3 anyway because train no time with it too. Answer the view. Sabro from more can the mementiasi. Because Ghana and natural, yeah, free big Ghana man time. Yeah, now time they say 9 o'clock. It means that the program will be starting around 11. And you know, overwork 9 on the stress start to prepare. Now the 1 hour prepare, we know the 1 hour could do event and I said, I don't know, yeah, I don't know. I buy a buses here. Almost most of our buses a 29. Say Kwana Joa. Say Kwana maybe a 6 and a 7. Of course our time now, one could tell my go. And people are bad by it. So if train no, I be corner and a guy train afro. Obeduro. Or could do all that time. So Zan 7 like I don't get it. And if the government eboka, what the hell? And they borrow in our name, spend on their side chicks, spend on other projects for themselves. And what do we gain? What do we gain as taxpayers? So if government have a subsidy for trains, any railway, don't we like it? Why? Debut, more UK, US, Germany, France, Belgium, no one can train. Please tell me. And then my person won't amukasa kesepa. Because here now you're Ghana, they should have a lot of training railway experience. You never have railway in cry that wa papa na say sutie because the that circle no that na pakadan ni tema den that na training so yi so efa so no so that na. You should any more experience. But more experience no. Mon can tell me the pros and cons, the benefits of getting trained, using train. Our Ghana. And then the disadvantage is a woman. I want to know. Because the obsession our leaders in war with bus transportation no. Any aircrafts no. I don't get it. The aircrafts are for elites. are for people who want to more money music career. One can change the salary and do aircraft no ticket money for in one. So go for a friends a passion. What do you think? Only says cano. What do you think? Only about for bonus car. How many people know Sunyani are mania opportunity to go flight every Sunyaku Kumasi and Accra? But make sure say Nkawaye railway to Sunyani to Accra. Never amount for Mefro. Why a railway to Kumasi to Accra? Never amount Mefro. Why a railway to Tamale to Kumasi and Accra? Amount for Mefro. Yes, we lack maintenance culture. We have to practice. We have to learn. We have to supervise to make sure it works. So having the airport is a good thing. But when you have good road system, enough good buses on it, enough taxis on it, enough boats and Uber, taxis on it. Now unya a friend is saying railway. Now enough trains on it. Then if you are thinking about my airport, we all can understand. I can understand. You can understand. Now we are thinking about 2,000 buses to add up to the already deserted buses. I already know. Kufo a friend say nana do koya wanto bi ati buses ama. Say electric buses. Mahama ekono wanto bi ayolo bus yensi wo. Metro Mass atamis anto bi ama. Jonah Jekum Kufo anto bi ama. How many no motor buy? How many naka? And we are still putting all our energy buying more buses, until now they aim to get 2,000 buses. For who to manage? The same old people who have been mismanaging the base buses. And a bus, a friend say, Metro Mass baby do Ghana mono shown air condition give it 3 months. I don't get it. The same people now with the bus in Momuti. They sit in Chinese. Yes, I had 2,000 extra buses every month. And now 3 airports. A great, a good, especially places like Bolgatanga, where Omuni airport in Bikra. But ask yourself, according to the poverty index in Ghana here, when the region was 10, Upper West was the lowest. Omuna very poor region. Followed by Upper East. And you are telling me, say, they have the money to pick a friend, a person to Accra. No, what you're saying. I'll bet you afford it. Bus fee, bus ticket in the ground, or to go to another name. But imagine if there's railway, if there are trains, are it cheaper, affordable, and faster? And omuni na many opportunity I travel with comfort. So, Transport Minister, Honorable Joseph Nugwe Bukari, may assure say, in as much as you are thinking about bringing 2,000 Metro Mass buses, in as much as Sunyani Airport, Wa Airport, Bolgatanga Airport will be happening, Ghanaians, me, including all, both foreign and local, yes, we beg, please consider railway and trains, kakra. Now we have been crying for so long. You say fuel station your politicians there, a businessmen there. You say transport system no, one and more running most of the cars. You okay? But when you one thing for the people, not for yourself, for once. For once, it's not about political message, political manifesto. It's not about political points. It's about we Ghanaians. Do you agree with me? Say the airport in Sunyani, Wa, Bolgatanga is important, but railway is more important than these 3 new airports be built. And I say to you, that 3 new airport is a must and must be built. And that's before, say, bedroom train, any say crazy railways at to be which one do you think will be the best for the country. Fato comment section na say for mami. Where we comment in this no subscribe, like in the same one you are in the no eba ko pe max billion. I will make it true to old Boga Trends Macau. Bye bye.